One, two, three. Good morning, Internet. Today is once again an exciting day. Today I sold 2 cards on TCG Player. One of them is the Dragonite V-Star from Pokemon Go, and the other one is the big boy, the Giratina V-Star from Crown Zenith Galarian Gallery. I'm going to put together a video to show you how I pack and ship orders for TCG Player, and maybe you'll find some value in my methods. Let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to kick this off with the Dragonite V-Star. I've got this in a standard penny sleeve with, I put a pull tab on the back because when I put this into a top loader, that makes it easier to get out. That is not entirely required, but in my experience, getting cards out of a top loader is just absolutely just nerve-wracking, because I usually turn it over and tap, 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 and I don't want to damage the top of the card. So put a little pull tab and pop it right out of there. Once it's in the top loader, use a team bag. Don't use tape. Just use a team bag. They just cost a few pennies. And then you seal that up. That card is not going anywhere. And I put it in backwards. I actually like to do the seal on the front, and I'll show you why in just a minute. So pop that in there, seal it across the front. So what I'm going to do with the Dragonite is I'll take my invoice, always include an invoice in your orders, and then I will flip this card over and put 2 strips of double-sided tape on the back to hold it in place. And I've seen people do this with painter's tape on the front. I just think this looks better. And then I folded this on the front so that when they get their card, they just have to pop it open like this and pull their card out. So you've got that, and you'll fold up the invoice and pop it in an envelope. I'm doing my best to keep the address hidden. And so we're just going to put this in a plain white envelope. And I like to put it so that the edge of the card is closest to the bottom. And then it's ready to ship. And the reason you're going to put that tape on there is when this goes through the post office, this is going to get just slung through letter sorter, and that will, if the card gets shifted to the edge like this and goes into the machine, it'll jam up the machine and it will wreck that card. So do something to make sure those cards stay away from the edge of the envelope. So for the big boy, we are shipping this in a box because this sold for $95, including the shipping cost. So here we go. So what I was saying is this sold for $95, so it's required that you send it with tracking. You could send it in a padded envelope for something this valuable. I just want it to go in a box so that there's no doubt that this will make it to where it's going. Once again, always include an invoice. This box is kind of a crime of opportunity. I got this from Amazon with batteries, but it's the perfect size for this. So this is not a tutorial on how to attain shipping supplies. But get a box. You can get priority mail boxes for free. I'm going to wrap this up in some bubble wrap, pop it in there, and then 1, 2, 3, easy peasy. And then we'll get the shipping label on there, and protect my buyer's anonymity. So yeah, this shipping label, I don't have a Dymo printer yet, so I'm just going to tape this on there, and you want to use a good quality tape. This is the Scotch glossy. It's basically the same as packing tape. It's just skinnier. Makes it easier for something like this. And when you're packing up stuff in a box like this, you just want to make sure that, first of all, the barcode is easily visible, the tracking ID is right there, and you want to make sure that the buyer can open this easily. So you don't want to put tape along all the seams. Just put enough tape on it to keep it closed so it's not going to pop open during shipping. And we're ready to rock and roll. I hope you found this video useful. I'm planning on doing a lot more TCG player content because I have found that selling on TCG player is a lot harder than other people have made it seem. My experience, I've been selling for over 30 days, and I'm still at level 2. So I'll talk about my journey to get to level 4, which is kind of where you unlock free shipping and you can actually start selling some bulk cards. But for now, I'm languishing at level 2. This is my 8th and 9th order, so I still need 2 more orders to get to level 3. We'll talk about that later. In the meantime, I hope you find this hope this finds you well. Hope you have a fantastic and amazing day. Thanks for watching.